I know. Before you tell me, I know. Heavier is worse than heavy. There he is. I don't know if he sees us. He's heading to our last known location. Oh yeah, he sees us now. Welcome back, my friends, to The Long Dark. We are in the Trapper's Cabin at Mystery Lake, and
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, we are gonna have to leave something behind because we are heavy. Because we lost our well-fed bonus, sadly. But actually, au contraire, we are not leaving anything behind. Except maybe these things that need to cure, with the exception of perhaps the rabbit pelts. So we'll put the other stuff down. We'll keep the rabbit pelts on us. Leave everything else here to cure, and we'll have to come back and get it another time. I'm going to take the lantern. We are not going to make a base out of trappers. So I'm going to take the stuff that we left in here as well. Except maybe the book. Actually, both books, which are pretty much ready to burn. We'll just leave them right there. Alright, because even though we're heavy, we are going to have to be even heavier because we're going to go grab some... What else can we leave? Can we leave some sticks or something? Yeah. Let's leave... Keep one stick. And some wood. Leave sticks and wood. And because we're going to go grab our meat that we left lying around and take it back to...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Camp office. Wow. It's kind of windy and breezy and cold, so maybe now is not the best time to head out. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see. What else can we do while we wait for the breeze, the wind to die down? I guess we can do another quick... Oh, look, now we have the well-fed benefit. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so on second thought... maybe we'll still leave this stuff. Yeah, we'll still leave that stuff. Alright, it's still breezy, so I guess we should just take a quick nap. I don't know, I hope it's not windy all day. There we go. Sounds a lot quieter out there now. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Perhaps we should have brought our travois. I don't know, perhaps. But I also want less wind because, you know what, I think we're also going to... We're going to opt for warmth over footing. And I want less wind because I am going to want a torch. I'm going to be stinky and heavy. And I'm going to want to probably have the option of lighting a torch. But yeah, we're going to go around here. We are going to grab the meat that we left behind. And we're going to cart it all back to the camp office. I guess now that we have well fed, I thought, yeah, I mean, we said we were going to leave. But great. I mean, we'll bring the meat with us. We'll put it in our travois and we'll drag it to the fire territories. Because food is essential. I'm going to give this a little bit of a wide berth, just in case the bear is here. I don't see him. Haven't seen him. There was a wolf here earlier, but I do not see him now either. There's Max's last stand. Guess we could go quickly check that out. Should we go quickly check that out? Yeah, let's go quickly check that out. Oh, there's the wolf. There he is. Alright. I guess it is time to scare him off. Okay, he's going the way I want to go. So maybe we will go the other way.
I might have to drop some gear.
Alright, well, let's go this way then. I'm sure he'll come back in a minute, but we'll go this way instead. Moving slowly because we're heavy, but that's okay. So we'll head over to Max's last stand over here, since the wolf who was guarding it vacated it. And see if we can find anything good. So yeah. Throw a feather. Here's Max. May he rest in peace. Max has a hatchet on lower difficulties, but not today. Not today. Alright, we're gonna head over this hill. Looks like we're warming up, actually, which is kind of nice. And then if we see some birch bark, we're going to grab it. Sometimes there's a sapling around here, too. Keep an eye out for wolves, because stinky as we are, we could run into one. So yeah, this isn't the most direct route, but given that the wolf kind of ran off in the direction we were going to go, this is the route we are taking. Swap out our torch here. Yeah, so there is a sapling here. Grab that. And it looks like also some birch bark and maybe a piece of coal, even. So that's kind of nice. Birch sapling. Lump of coal. And some birch bark over here. I do apologize that we are moving slowly. That deer was awesome, and it's just too much meat to pass up. So we're taking it with us, and we'll be slow until we get back to camp office, where we can load it into the travois and bring it with us. in the direction of the far territories. Dragging the travois through Forlorn Muskeg, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Broken Railroad, too. There's going to be a couple places for sure where I'm going to have to unload it and, I guess, portage it is probably the right phrase. But I think if we're going to take this food to the far territories, we may as well leave it here, rather than carting it all the way to camp office, then carting it all the way back. And we'll pick it up on the way out. Now, we'll eat some of it first, because looks like we're getting a little hungry. On lower difficulties, there's also usually a lot of stuff around here, but there used to be some boxes. Even on Interloper, there were some boxes around here at one point, but I haven't seen any in a while. Alright, I'm just going to drop. Let's eat one of those. And, yeah. Now we're lighter. And we are not stinky. So we'll head back to the camp office and we'll just grab those on the way out. And we are going to have to, at some point, make a fire so that we can make more torches. Because we're running low. I think this might be our last one. So yeah, we'll need a few more. But yeah, it looks cold, but it's kind of nice out, actually. We got our one arrow up. We don't seem to be gaining anything, though. It's probably 0. No, 3 degrees with the torch, 0 degrees without it. The torch gives us an extra 3 degrees of warmth, so that's helpful. So yeah, as soon as we get back to the camp office, we will light a fire and pull some other torches. And I guess I don't know if we should set out right now. I don't know where we'll sleep if we do. I think we might want to set out in the morning so we have more time to make it all the way to Broken Railroad. I'm going to grab some of these sticks because we are going to do a fire soon. And maybe we'll grab a few more, see if we can chop some more wood. Yeah, there's some wood right there. Alright, I'm actually going to put this torch out. And I'm going to grab this fir limb. And I'll probably also grab whatever this is. If it's a cedar, that'd be great.
Too much stuff to carry.
Cedar. Awesome. Let's do it. And I will do this one too. We're going to be a little bit cold, but that's okay. Having this wood is going to be really helpful when we want to build stuff, so yeah.
Cold.
So we're going to grab all this wood here. We're going to use some of it for a fire tomorrow. Most of the wood that we just cut, though, we're going to store and use to make furniture.
I need something to drink.
Oh yeah, right. Let's drink. And so yeah, so we will sleep tonight. I can't remember if we... Did we leave our... Yeah, I'm actually going to take all this stuff here. I'm going to bring it inside. And let's eat. We'll grab one more of these for breakfast. Head inside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is. Alright. So we've got just 19% torch. That's it. Let's do a quick pocket dump. Alright. So we did a bit of a pocket dump there, and a little bit of sharpening, and we're still not super tired, but it is nighttime, so let's try to get some sleep. I'm going to put 10 hours in, but we're not going to get 10 hours. And let's see. Eat breakfast. Drink whatever water we have left. And we do have some emergency water, but we are going to make fire. We're going to make torches. So we're going to do a little bit of cooking this morning. We'll warm up our teas for the long journey. So there's a bunch of stuff we're going to do. But first, I do want to... Let's just give it another couple hours until the sun comes up. And then I'm going to want to try to repair. We have one cured rabbit pelt, so I'm going to try to repair my my mitts. Oh, we need a gut. Alright, we need a gut. It's kind of hard to navigate through here, so I don't know. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, that worked out okay. Here's our cupboard. Let's repair that. Awesome. 82%. Not fantastic, but not bad. I'd love to repair this one too, but we need more cured rabbit. We do have some curing. So let's go outside and see if it is a free fire day. Make some water. And some torches. Oh, it might be.
I could use a drink.
It is. Let's do it. Free fire. The only thing better than fast fire is free fire. full-on blizzard now. I guess I'm stuck here a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Alright. I guess I'll just keep making what I'm making. Okay, well, it's getting late, and it's still blizzarding, so I'm not going to head out today. So,
That feels like a lot of gear.
it is a lot of gear, but I'm going to have to head back inside. Alright, well, I made a lot of water, but sucked in by a blizzard all day. So, I don't think that is great. How long does it take to make a wolfskin coat? And how warm really is it? 32 hours. So this is going to commit me for a little while if I do this. 32 hours. And wolfskin coat is 4 degrees. What have I got now underneath? 2.5 degrees. It's an extra 2 degrees. 1.5 kilos for this thing. The wolfskin coat is 3 kilos. Twice as heavy. A little less than twice as warm, but an extra 2 degrees is an extra 2 degrees. So I'm probably going to make it. So I guess I may as well start now. Let's craft until it's dark. Oh, look at that. We got a Aurorae, so we can craft all night if we want to. So, let's craft until we're tired.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay. We do have a lot of gear, it's true. We're going to load it back into the tripod when we get ready to go. Alright, let's eat this. Drink some of our heavy, heavy water. And let's sleep for, call it, 7 hours. Till morning. Still windy out, so let's craft some more. I guess now that we have started our wolf coat, we are more or less committed, so may as well. It's too bad we don't have any more about meat, but I guess we can eat other stuff. Like this. Hopefully this won't kill us. Nope, it did not. Okay, good. Alright. Drink more water. And let's craft some more. Actually, let's just put... 15 kilos in there. 10 kilos in each of these. Let's put a bunch of stuff in here because we are going to... Alright. Put a bunch of stuff in there because eventually we're going to have to go get some of that food that we left at the railway tunnel if we're going to stay here and craft. But in the meantime, let's do another 4 hours. Alright, how much longer we got? 17 hours? Yeah, we should be able to get it done in a couple days. Let's do, since it's probably warm out right now, let's see what it's like. Drink some water. Because I think we should go get some of that meat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, let's grab our travois. We'll go pack that meat and bring it back. We didn't think we'd be here this long, but we got socked in by the blizzard, and so, you know, that's how it goes. Alright. It's nice enough out right now. We'll head over to the end of the tunnel. Grab the travois. And then cart some of that meat back and then keep crafting. Soon we'll have a wolf skin. So yeah, the best laid plans, you know, sometimes go astray. We were going to leave yesterday, but we had a blizzard all day. Now we started making this coat, and I figure we may as well just finish it. So that's what we're going to do. And if we're going to do that, we're going to need some food, and we have some food. It's just sitting at the end of this tunnel for us because we're going to grab it on the way there. Change of plans. We're going to go get it, bring it back to camp office. So that is the plan. Not very far, so that's okay. Probably hoof it a little. Since we're... Whoop. Alright, well, best laid plans once again. Alright, you. Get out of town. Are we stinky? No, I guess he was just hanging out there. Alright, well, that's okay. We may not use the travois after all, because we may need to keep this torch lit. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, here's all our meat. We've got a big pile. Yeah, he's still up there, I think. Alright, we're gonna just grab this.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, we're just gonna travel heavy. Unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Heavy and stinky. Since we're already heavy, we may as well clean up a little bit after ourselves. I know. Before you tell me, I know. Heavier is worse than heavy. There he is. I don't know if he sees us. He's heading to our last known location. Oh yeah, he sees us now. Alright, but we can get ahead of him a little. It's probably best just to get rid of him. Alright, let's get rid of him. Of course he runs the direction I'm going. If he'd run the other way, then we could have broken up the travois. Still scared though. So that's good. I don't think he'll stay scared for long. Oh, I guess he is still scared. Alright. See how long that lasts. He's coming back. Not scared this time. Alright. You will be. Alright. Slow going, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. I wish I knew the best practice for travoising. Like if I could break out the travois right now. Alright. Off he goes again. Yeah, if I'd had the travois and he had attacked me this many times, I would have had to shoot him. Which actually maybe would have been a good idea. I don't know. That maybe would have been a better idea than using this torch. But anyway, almost there. Running low on light. Yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, I did want to leave, and I didn't leave. And now I gotta finish my coat. So I guess that's how you get stuck in a region, is by wanting to do that just one last thing. Let me know in the comments if you think I made a mistake. Let me just let this torch die because I don't need the fire. Yeah, let me know if you think I made a mistake and I should have just left and not bothered with the coat. That's a lot of meat. Gotta have some of it. Alright, inside. Okay, we're going to drink some water. And then we'll craft until we run out of light. Give it 7 hours. Alright, ran out of light. Let's grab some dinner. Grab another piece for breakfast. Head in this side because it's easier to find the bed.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, he's still crazy, but I got water for you. I think. Yeah, still got plenty of water for you. And let's go to sleep. Another Aurora. This is 3 nights in a row, I think. Kind of crazy. Drink some water. And we'll eat our breakfast. Tear some of these down while we wait for the sun to come up, and then we will craft again, and hopefully we'll finish this coat tonight. There's another side bonus that if we finish this coat tonight, we can leave another coat here. And it's always good to have one here. It's dark in here, so I'm actually going to go out and go around. It's always good to have a coat in the base, have clothes in the base, if you have to cheat death, and you end up having to come back to the space and having hardly anything, it's good to have stuff here. Alright. So let's just sharpen our knife while we're waiting. And let's get on with the coat. I don't know if we'll finish it today. Drink. How long can we work on one full water tank? Maybe 6 hours? Let's do it. Awesome. Alright, almost done. I think we might be able to finish this tonight. So let's give it a try. I'm going to send that into oblivion. Grab another one. Grab some more meat, because we are going to get hungry. And then we'll see if we can finish this coat. Alright, see if we can finish this right now. Drink our fill, and see if we can finish this. Alright, we managed to finish the wolfskin coat. So let's drink, we're thirsty, so let's drink. And we have cabin fever risk now. Let's eat. Eat the rest tomorrow morning. We do have cabin fever risk right now, but we have a wolfskin coat, so, you know, there's that. So we're 24 degree warmth bonus. Let's put the coat on. It's 26 degree warmth bonus. That is some pretty nice stuff. Gonna put the Mackinac in here, since we don't need that anymore. And it's just barely evening. What should we do? How's our cabin fever risk? We're gonna get rid of that pretty easily, pretty soon. Let's look outside and see what it's like. We're gonna get rid of that cabin fever risk as we trek across the world to the far territories. Yeah, with our coats on, we are pretty warm. Pretty warm. Let's see how fast we can run. Not too bad. Alright, actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go chop some more wood. I'm going to go chop some more wood, but make sure I'm not stinky. Because I think I do have a little piece of meat on me. I'll leave that right here. Yep. I did have a little
like night is coming.
Piece of meat on me. Yes, night is coming. But, yeah, chopping wood mostly so that we can make furniture at some point. Now, there was a wolf over here, if you recall. He was dogging us, no pun intended, for a little while, but there were also a couple of limbs. They're there. Uh-oh. Another Aurora. No, I don't think I'm going to be out chopping wood in the middle of an Aurora where there's a wolf around. That's 3 Auroras, 4 Auroras in a row, I think. That's a lot of Auroras. I wonder if the game is trying to tell me something. Like, get back on with that trader or something like that. I've already got a trader deal going now, so... So, I don't know. I do not know. Alright, let's head inside. I guess we're going to sleep tonight. Guess I should have gone in the other way. Easier to find the bed. So I guess we'll spend a little bit of time, actually, since I have cabin fever risk. And since it's not actually cold out here, drop my stinkiness here. I'll spend a little time sharpening my knife out here. Spending time outdoors is good when you got cabin fever risk. Gotta keep that knife sharp. Wow. Sure is pretty out here. That wolfskin coat sure took a toll on my knife.
Can't feel my feet.
Alright.
Too cold to think.
Beautiful, beautiful out here. What a beautiful Aurora night. There's the forestry lookout up there. Alright. Cold. Let me grab my meat. Head inside. Now I'm tired, so now I can go to sleep. Yeah, my cabin fever is already pretty low. Alright. Drink some water. And sleep through the night. Eat my breakfast, and let's see. Yeah, it's still very early. It might be a free fire day. We will want to warm up our... I don't know if it's going to be a free fire day or not. Let's head in here. We'll want to grab our stuff. We'll want to warm up our teas before we go. So if it's a free fire day, then we will take advantage of that. So what do we need? We want that. Don't need the arrow shafts. Take all the coal.
Something's gotta go.
Take that. That is the stuff we want. Alright, let's head outside. If I can find the door. Not a free fire day yet, but it's still a little bit early. Nope, not free fire today. Okay, well, we're going to head back inside then. And we are going to spend a little bit of time warming up before we leave, but I think we are going to call that an episode, actually. Let's just do this outside so that you can have something to look at while I talk. Alright, made it through another night. It is a cold morning. We now have... it feels like minus 15, even though it's really minus 41 out there, because we now have some really great gear. Really great gear. So, really happy with that. We got a wolfskin coat, we got a bearskin coat. We've repaired our rabbit skins. We still need to repair the hat. Yeah, doing pretty well. So, we're going to call that an episode. In the next episode, we're going to head off with our travois and see how far we get.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, too much stuff to carry by ourselves, but with the travois should be okay. So if you like this episode, give us a like. If you've got any comments for us, please send them our way. And if you want to know when the next episode drops, hit that subscribe button and YouTube will tell you, and then we will see you there along for the ride.